The Chagrin Falls girls get a second-half strike from freshman Sarah Burgess and record a 1-0 win over visiting NDCL on Monday night in non-conference play. You know, this is part of the reason I've always loved the way that Pamela schedules non-conference. There's a lot of teams in the area, let's face it, who would probably be a little leery to see NDCL on the opposite touchline on the final Monday of the regular season. Chagrin Falls has never been like that. They'll play whoever, whenever, and it does not matter. They're going to try to find their mojo one way or another. It's not going to affect their postseason preparation. And here, not only are they able to, keep some good form going, but also they're able to carry some momentum and some confidence into the postseason off a pretty nice result here against the Lions side that was just voted as the #1 seed in the Division I Menor District. This is a good result for Chagrin. Very pleasing all the way around. Pamela was happy with it, and the side was happy with it, and very rightfully so. Full disclosure, I was at Division I District Golf in Hinckley until about 6:15, 6:30 or so. So I actually didn't get to this match until about the 14th minute. So anything I say about this match will be about the other 66 minutes. Not the first 14 because I didn't see it. But as far as the part of the match I actually did see, I was pleased with the tenacity that Chagrin put in, first of all, in the defensive third. It's good to see Katie Schumacher back in the fold. We've seen her growth before our eyes ever since she was a 9th grader as a poised freshman center back on that state final squad in 2016. She was out hurt for a while in concussion protocol. It's good to see her back in the mix, and having her back there with Ashton Hunt leading that back four. There's not many back lines in the area that I would trust more to go out and get me a result if a match was on the line late. That is a very good group back there, and Schumacher is such an exceptional reader of a match and anticipator of a match, and such an invaluable piece in that Tiger side, and just makes them so much better. And they're already good, certainly as it is, but having her healthy makes a big difference as well. As far as the match winner, I love the work rate there from Sarah Burgess, the 9th grader. It's a tough deal coming into the side as a 9th grader in a side that is traditionally powerful, coming in and trying to perform and deliver big moments. And she was able to deliver a big moment here, and it was all about work rate. The goal kick comes in, bounces down, she runs through it 100 miles an hour, figuratively, obviously not literally, is able to get a touch and gets just a classic hustle work rate goal. And it's always good to see finishes like that are separators. This had the feel of a match, that it had a 1-0 feel, but barely. It was one of those types of matches because these sides were so evenly matched, and Burgess was able to deliver a big moment for her team. I believe off the top of my head that was her 3rd goal of the year, and certainly a big one there to give the Tigers a nice result here against the Lions. As far as NDCL, I thought there was danger there on set pieces in the opening 40, at least the part of the opening 40 that I saw, and then the second half. They showed some glimpses from time to time with wide play, trying to operate through Elena Burkic at times. Just couldn't quite find that decisive strike that they needed before Burgess was able to get that strike to make it 1-0 for Chagrin. This is one of those things where you can kind of look at it from 2 different standpoints. One is maybe it hurts your mojo going into the postseason, but I think with this side and what they've been putting together for bulk of this season, I wouldn't be too overly concerned. It's a young side. They just need to shake it off and move on, because as we talked about, obviously this is a wide open Division I district. NDCL is #1 seed, and deservedly so with some of the results that they've had. But at the same time, I mean, Madison's going to put up a fight. Mayfield's going to put up a fight. Menor's going to put up a fight. There's a lot of good sides in this district, and it could just come down to who's the best on the day, on a given match day, and we'll see how that plays out. But I'm not too concerned coming out of this. Chagrin is a tough foe, and it's a good test for the Lions heading into district play. But for the Tigers, I wish that they were in the area Division II district. They're down in the Kent district, obviously, but they're going to be a tough customer for sure down there, and this will be a result that can propel them toward that district, and we'll see what happens, obviously, with our area district here with Gilmore and Lake Catholic and that bunch. But anyway, good result here for Chagrin, a 1-0 win over NDCL on Monday night.